Ever wondered how long it took me to become great at photography? The truth is about photography is that it actually never ends. The learning never ends, as I used to think that back in 2018 and 2019 I've hit my peak and that's the best I can do. But literally the learning never ends and there's a lot more things that you actually need to get better at. But as I accepted that it never ends, I still challenge myself to actually start shooting a bit more better within storytelling and my photos, even my videos, and I've literally tried to do the best I can by challenging myself and by going out to places and speaking to other photographers, as I'm still trying to challenge myself to just become a bit more socializing with talking to people. But the only way I got better was by taking action with my camera and just taking photos around my suburb, or even just around Cronulla, or even just going out towards the city, because most of the time you want to be able to take action with the thing you actually want to do most, and for me that is photography. I want to be making that as my career. Because if you're just starting out or you're in a creative block, just go back to the basics. Don't scroll, don't overwhelm yourself, and don't become this procrastinating person that just procrastinates and just goes, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. No, just start doing the basics, because basics is the fundamentals to just start all over again. You don't need a whole entire big reset. You just need to tinker a little bit about your photos and a little bit about this and a little bit about that. It's just those little things, and as soon as you figure those things out and you turn into a person that can actually solve problems, and even your own problems too. But the thing is, it took me 3 years to literally get better within camera settings and photography. It took me ages, because I was held back with self-doubt and overwhelming myself with these camera settings about these things, and that I need to learn about all this within a day. But no, it took me 3 years to learn about this, and for another person it may have took them 6 months. Everyone is different in terms of learning, so you don't need to compare yourself to these people because they're not you. You're unique. But the thing is, I didn't even believe in myself, and I always hesitated of just shooting out in public, and I always just went, oh, I'm gonna take photos around my backyard. Because if you're in that place where you're just stuck, just start doing the basics. And once you start doing the basics, it's very, very simple to learn about photography, and you tend to learn a bit more about yourself and about the style of photos you want to be able to take, because that's when progress actually begins and you start to become a bit more better with your photos.